Hi everyone, welcome to the Pastor on the Porch, or in this week's instance, the Pastor on the Road. Well, I brought my map this week in case Amy decides to leave me here and I have no idea where I am. And as my wife will be glad to tell you, I am directionally challenged. I am directionally challenged. I am directionally challenged. Well, I hope you have been reading the Gospel of Mark with your sisters and brothers at Trinity. If not, it's not too late to start, and you can download it from our website at www.southporttrinity.com. Well, one of the things you will notice in the Gospel of Mark is that Jesus is on the road. Jesus goes from place to place in order to share the good news of the kingdom. Mark is a fast-moving gospel, and while Jesus does stop to pray and to listen for God's voice, he then moves on to the next divine appointment. As a United Methodist pastor, I can relate to that. I have moved a few times, but I am hopeful that my moving days are over and I can spend a long time here at Trinity in Southport. Teresa and I have fallen in love with you and don't want to go anywhere. Jesus had a home base in Capernaum at the north of the Sea of Galilee. It was where he moved after growing up in Nazareth. Yet Jesus traveled all around the region, including areas that were primarily Jewish, and then, surprising to those of the time, he went to the Gentile areas too. On Sunday morning, we are going to look at a couple of surprising stories in Mark's Gospel. We are going to read Mark 7, 24 to 30, and Mark 8, 1 through 10. We will see Jesus taking risks and meeting needs of people who were different than him. Jesus said, "I have compassion for these people." Another version says, "This crowd is breaking my heart." Many, if not most of us, are pretty busy and we are always on the road. We run into the people who are very much like us and others who are very different. As we rediscover Jesus, we will see the one who travels the roads of Palestine extensively and reaches out to heal, to touch, and to feed people. When he saw people, he had compassion and his heart breaks. When you see people, do you have compassion? Does your heart break? We've come to expect Jesus to have compassion on us and to know his heart breaks when we are hurting, while we will allow the Spirit of Jesus to touch us in a way that our heart breaks enough to take risks and help others. Someone sent me an email this week that said, "There is an entire section in the bookshop called Self-Help. What we really need is a section called Help Others." I really like that. I believe if we rediscover Jesus, his compassion will rule in our hearts and it will be natural to help others. Well, by Sunday, I will have found my way back to Trinity and we will worship together. And we will continue to rediscover Jesus who travels the roads with us. May God bless us all as we walk with him.